Okay, we are back to diagramming. But this time we're going to get a little more complex. So you've done subjects and predicates. Now we're going to be looking at adjectives, adverbs, and direct objects all at one time. So you want this sheet right here. Diagramming adjectives, practice activity, and on the back it's diagramming adverbs, practice activity. Okay? So I'm going to give you some examples and you're going to follow up and do your own. So number one, Joseph ate an apple. Let me talk you through it. Joseph ate an apple. We split it. Joseph ate an apple. So our subject is clearly Joseph. What did he do? He ate. Joseph ate. Subject predicate. But what did he eat? He ate an apple. So apple is our direct object. Remember, you can only have a direct object if it follows an action verb. That's an action verb. Joseph ate an apple. So Joseph ate apple. Now the word an is only a modifier. It's an adjective. We also know that as an article. A, an, and the articles, they serve as adjectives. And goes with apple. So we're going to draw a little line off of apple and put the word an right there. Joseph ate apple. Joseph ate an apple. Okay? Subject, predicate, subject, verb, the verb of the predicate, because this whole thing here is the predicate, right? That's the whole predicate. This is the verb. That's your direct object. What did he eat? And this an is the adjective that goes with apple. And remember, the special name for that is an article. All right? So draw that in. Well, it's already there for you. We'll do number two together. Okay, the beautiful swans floated. The beautiful swans floated. Let's break it down. A rocket. The beautiful swans floated. What are the main two words in there? The simple subject is swans. The simple verb is floated. Swans floated. So that's going to go on top. Let's start with the easy part. Swans floated. That's the kernel of our sentence. That's our simple subject and our simple verb. But now we have to add in all the modifiers. What kind of swans? The beautiful white. The beautiful white. Remember, adjectives always come off of the nouns. Modifiers come off of their words. The comes off of there. Beautiful and white. The beautiful white swans floated. That's it. The beautiful white swans floated. And these modifiers, the beautiful white, or adjectives, all modify this noun, swans. So the modifiers come under their nouns. The adjectives come under their nouns. The beautiful white swans floated. I'm going to do number three with I just took number 5, didn't I? That's okay. That was number 5. Let's go to number 2 now. Kelsey rode the blue merry-go-round horse. We're going to break that down to its kernel part. Let's rock it. Kelsey rode the blue merry-go-round horse. So clearly our subject is Kelsey. Everything else is part of the predicate. What is the simple verb in that subject? Kelsey did what? She rode. There's a sentence, but there's one more important thing. Kelsey rode what? She rode a blue merry-go-round horse. But what's the main noun in there? Horse. So Kelsey rode horse. This is the line that indicates we're going to be following it with a direct object. Kelsey rode horse. Now we can add our modifiers in. What was the horse like? The horse was blue, and the horse was a merry-go-round horse. I'm actually forgetting one, aren't I? Let me erase blue here. The blue merry-go-round horse. The horse, blue horse, merry-go-round horse. The blue merry-go-round horse. These are 3 adjectives that modify horse. So let's look at their sentence. Kelsey, simple subject, rode, verb, the blue merry-go-round horse. Okay? Subject, predicate. Okay, I want you to try number 6, actually, on your own, but I'm going to give you some hints. I'm going to make sure you start with the right thing. Make sure you know where to split it. The split is going to come after Randy. okay? The verb is going to be owns. And the direct object is what? Randy owns a skateboard. But we're still missing some words that need to be put on this chart, okay? Randy owns skateboard, but you need to fill in the rest of the words on this diagram, on this diagram, okay? So you have to fill in a, blue, and white. A, blue, and white. Okay? All right, I'm going to erase that one. Actually, you know that last sentence, Randy owns skateboard? Just don't make it blue and white because that's a compound adjective. We haven't got that yet. Just say he owns a blue skateboard. Randy owns a blue skateboard. Change to that. And I'll change it on my paper too. Get rid of and white. Randy owns a blue skateboard. Okay, number 3. Sonia held my orange cat. Sonia held my orange cat. Let's rock it. Sonia held my orange cat. Okay, let's draw our sentence line. We know now that our subject is Sonia. What did Sonia do? What's the verb? Sonia held. And what did she hold? Cat. So we have our basic sentence here. Make sure that your direct object lines do not cross the line. The only line that crosses this one perpendicularly is the split line. Okay, this just touches the line. Sonia held cat. That's our simple subject, our verb, our action verb, and our direct object. But we have more information about the cat. What are the adjectives that come in before cat? My orange. My modifies cat, and orange modifies cat. If it comes off like this, it means it modifies the word above it. My cat, orange cat, my orange cat. Sonia held my orange cat. Subject, verb, and then we go with our direct object. Okay? You will do number 7, 4, and 8 on your own, but I want to give you some hints on those, okay, before you do. On number 7, you split it after she, and yes, number 7, you split it after she. Number 4, Larry held the orange bucket, you split after Larry. And number 8, dirty water filled the swimming pool, you split after water. Okay, that should help you. Okay, now turn the paper over, please. Going to adverbs now. Remember, adverbs modify verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs. So number 1, every student read quietly. Make our sentence. Let's rock it. Every student read quietly. So we're going to split it in the middle. Main subject, the simple subject. Every student would be what? Student. And what's the verb? Read. Student read. That's the kernel part of the sentence. Now, what modifies student? Every student. What modifies read? What describes how the student read? Quietly. So adverbs come off of their verbs because they're also modifiers, just like adjectives are modifiers. Every student read quietly. How do you read quietly? This word is modifying this word. Modifiers angle off of their related words. Okay? You will do number 5 on your own, and you will split it after Ben. Okay, remember Josh and Ben, there's going to be a compound subject. Okay, number 2 is there for you, and I want to work it through so you understand why it is. The sailboat glided very slowly. You have sailboat glided. You probably can figure out this by now. Your subject and your verb. And you know that the modifies sailboat. But how did the sailboat glide? Very slowly. The sailboat glided slowly. But here's the thing. Very is an adverb modifying another adverb. So we have to take the word very and put it down here because very modifies slowly and slowly modifies glided. It's getting complicated, isn't it? All right. So that's how to do that one. Number 6, I'm going to do with you because it's difficult to do. Be very careful. That's the sentence. It sounds like it's missing its subject, and it's not written in there. When you have a command, it's called an understood you, like you be very careful. So in this sentence, you is understood. So we're going to put it in parentheses. You understood, meaning it's not really in a sentence, but we know we're talking to you. The verb is be. You be. That's pretty much what the sentence is. You be. Be what? How do you want to be? You want to be careful. Careful is an adverb that modifies be, but not just careful. What does the sentence say? Very careful. So very is an adverb that modifies the adverb careful that modifies the verb be. You be careful. You be very careful. But the sentence is actually be very careful. Okay, number 3. I'm going to help you out here. Number 3, the basic part of the sentence is we drank milkshake. We drank milkshake. There's your direct object. You've got to put all the missing words in. Okay? There are more words in that sentence that have to be put in. We have something that modifies drank, tells how we drank. We have something that modifies milkshake, that tells something special about the milkshake. So you fill in the missing words on this one on your diagram. On number 7, I'm going to help you again by giving you the main words. Susan very quietly left the room. Susan is our simple subject. What did she do? She left. What did she leave? She left the room. This is our simple subject, our verb, and our direct object. But there are more words in here that have to be put on the diagram. Like, how did she leave? Your adverb. What kind of room? Okay? You need to put that on the diagram and finish it. Number 4 you will do, should be easy. Outside is an adverb that tells where. It modifies ran. But Jen and Karen, notice, are compound subjects. You have to make that funny thing there for the compound subject in the beginning of the sentence. Okay, it's going to look like that. And skip number 8 because we're not ready to do questions yet. Okay, and I want you to submit to me both sides of this paper. Okay, I hope you're thinking this is kind of fun, maybe. A lot of kids like diagramming, some don't. Let me know how you feel about it when you submit your paper. Okay,